Hello and welcome to what will be the final destination of our 3-month Italian tour. The incredible, majestic city of Venice, Italy. This is an amazing place and there are some wonderful things to show you, so much to show you. I don't know how we're going to be able to pack it in this one vlog, but we're going to give it a try. So buckle up and get ready for our adventure in Venice, Italy.
Let's go! We are Kristal and Terry, and in the spring of 2021, we decided to leave our full-time jobs and dedicate 1 year of our life to full-time travel. Since then, we've been driving all around the US and have had some really great adventures. But now, it's time for a change.
For the next several months, we will be exploring some of the great sights and cities of Italy. We are very excited about this next chapter in our lives, and we hope that you'll subscribe to our channel and join us
as we leave the life we've always known to live the life of our dreams.
So as you know, Venice being built on the city, the interior part of the city is filled with a bunch of very narrow roadways. And Kristal and I have already encountered quite a few very narrow pathways, roadways, streets. But we have ventured around and found the most narrow street in all of Venice. Take a look at this. I figure you're just going to have to go and hope you don't meet anybody halfway, because I don't think you're really going to go halvies with anybody on this street. Let's see if we can make it to the other end before anybody shows up. We didn't have to worry about running into anyone at the end of this alley, because the end of this street goes right into the water. So unless you're coming out of a boat onto this street, you don't have to worry about it. But this is the end of Calle Varisco, the most narrow street in all of Venice. If you're in town, check it out. No surprise that Venice is also known for having a virtual cornucopia of bridges interlacing the city over the various waterways, but we have ventured out and found the only bridge in all of Venice that has no handrails or guardrails, so cross at your own risk. It is the Ponte di Chiodo. However, it's not an actual crossover bridge from one street to another, because one side of it leads you right into some residences, so it's mainly for show and tourism, such as us. But if you're in the area, definitely go check it out. It's quite a sight to see. Quite a sight to see.
Quite a sight to see.
So now it's time for lunch, and we chose to come to a pretty popular place in Venice called Moro's. Pasta to go. There's really no room to stand inside, so you seriously have to take it and hope you can find a nice little bench. You're not supposed to eat on bridges, so we came back over south of St. Mark's Square to try this out. It's supposed to be homemade pasta, homemade sauces. So I got a basic spaghetti with cream sauce, a lot of cheese, a lot of Parmigiano cheese, and there's supposed to be kind of like a carbonara effect here, I think, with some prosciutto that's been baked up in here as well. Yeah, this is actually pretty tasty, and there's a ton of it, so I think it's going to do the trick. So we are relocating our picnic to the public gardens because we were kindly informed by the polizia that you're not allowed to eat anywhere in the St. Mark's Square, or at least not a designated restaurant. You can't just bring food in, sit down somewhere, and start eating it. Point to remember. So now we're heading to the public gardens.
Terry told you, we have made it to the public gardens. We did see a sign at the garden gate that said no food or drinks, but this is where the police officer literally told us to come and eat our food. So anyway, I'm being adventurous. I'm trying the squid ink pasta. I think it's like a not rigatoni, but something with an R. That's the type of pasta, just like a thick spaghetti. And then the black color is from the squid ink. Let's see what it tastes like. It's pretty mild in flavor. A little bit like seafoody. Maybe like if it was like a shrimp pasta is a way I could describe it. The pasta's good. Unfortunately, it's not very hot anymore because we've been wandering around. But they, you can add toppings, so they put mozzarella cheese on top for us. I don't know. It's a good idea, but definitely have a place picked out already that you know is safe to eat it. Well, we finished our lunch. Kinda. Terry had to share his pasta with me because my squid ink, as you could probably tell, wasn't that good. It wasn't bad, but I could only eat about half, and then I was like, yeah, maybe I should have some regular pasta.
Yeah. You were adventurous.
Yep, for
Tried
sure.
something different. Tried something new. Now you know.
Now I know. I don't like squid ink.
No.
Anyway, we're going to wrap it up there for today. But we'll see you in the morning.
See ya. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, guys.
Well, today is gondola day.
Yeah, gondola.
Something I've been waiting for a very, very long time. Obviously, a big tourist attraction here in Venice is going on one of these very ornate and beautifully crafted gondolas. Now, we're staying right up there, and usually
Right there.
there's a gondola right here. He's not here today. I don't know why. It's Friday. He could be out on a run. It could be lunchtime. But they are really all over if you're willing to walk a little bit and find one. And that's what we're going to do right now.
Let's go find a gondola.
Hey, I wish you could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you, you don't even notice. Should have told you straight away. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed. You'll know that I won't let you go. Put your arms around me.
Fun fact to know, many years ago, the gondola was the primary source of transportation for anybody getting around some of these narrow waterways. Of course, with the modernization of boats, there are only about 400 licensed gondoliers in Venice now, where there used to be thousands and thousands. And the gondolier no longer is a main source of transportation, but it is a main source of tourism, because it's almost impossible to come to Venice and not experience a gondola ride. You tell me if you've ever come to Venice and not had a gondola ride. I'd like to know. I don't think it's possible.
That's what I adore. Should have told you straight away everything I have to say, but I'm afraid, and I know you haven't noticed. You know that I won't let you go. Put your arms around me and I let you know how it feels when time goes slow. And I won't let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you.
Well, that was well worth the money spent, don't you think?
Oh, for sure.
Now, we will tell you that it is €80 if you want a half hour. And if you want like a 45-minute to an hour with a full thing, it's typically $120.
But he gave it to us for $100.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you could negotiate, who knows? But it
Yeah.
was definitely worth it.
Oh,
We
yeah.
were just saying how I think the shorter one would have been too short. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's worth
get
it to pay the
longer
extra
one,
price.
if you can.
Exactly.
But now we're headed to lunch. So it's about 1:15. It's still pretty cold. It's a little overcast today. The water was chilly, so maybe we can get something to warm us up.
We actually got a place picked out, and they've got quite an interesting menu item that we want to try out and share with you guys. So let's go check it out. So we've come over to the La Botteglia. Probably didn't say that correctly, but we can pin it in the description below in case you're interested. And we have taken an order. No, we've given our order, and that order is for what they call the Panini Fantasy Board, which is this massive board of sandwiches, 3 different types of sandwiches, a lot of meats, cheeses, some olives, maybe some artichokes. It looks delicious. The bread's warm, smells delicious. Time to eat. That's very good. You also, if you're going to eat outside, you have to keep a watch on seagulls. They're very aggressive around here. So you always have to keep one eye on the seagulls, one eye on the sandwich.
Well, we finished what we could of these awesome sandwiches here in Venice, and this trip has just been absolutely fantastic. So I think we're going to leave you there, and I hope you enjoyed your time with us here in Venice. We'll see you on the next one.
down a bird over there. He's eyeing Kristal's spaghetti. We see you.
Where are you from?
New Mexico.
Oh, you speak Spanish too?
Whoa!
She speaks some Spanish.
Quite a sight to see. Let's go. Definitely check it out. I just want to point out, I have absolutely no problem going through this tiny street, so, you know. Dance party!